You ready? Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. We go. You're so stiff. That's what I needed. I needed that.
Yeah, you was a bit miserable then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning, Monday Club listeners.
Hello.
Hope we're all going to have a fabulous day. Hope you've had a fabulous day. Yeah.
This is our first episode.
Yeah, first episode.
Woo!
Smashed it.
We're so excited for this.
We are.
And this is a really good one, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a funny one.
Oh my God, this is such a funny one.
So keep listening.
Yes.
Because we're going to have you on the floor.
Rolling around in stitches.
Laughter pins. Stitches. Laughter pins. Yeah, no, this is going to be a really good one. We've got lots of funny dilemmas that have happened to other people. Maybe some that have happened to ourselves.
All anonymous, so you'll never know.
Yeah, you'll never know. That's the best bit. You'll never know who it is.
Yes.
But no, wanted to say welcome. I'm Sasha, and I'm a hairdresser, and I've been a hairdresser for 10 years, I think.
10 years, yeah.
I'm 26, so yeah, 10 years. I am fabulous. Do my affirmations this morning.
You are the best hairdresser
I mean, thank you.
I've ever known.
Oh, that's really kind.
Yeah, I was just wanting to give you that.
I feel really good. I'm blushing. No, yeah, we're just introducing ourselves, so.
You're Sasha, I'm
Sasha.
Jess. I do nails, beauty, and everything in between.
You are the best nail tech, to be fair.
Yeah, definitely.
I personally think you are. I think you're absolutely fabulous.
So basically, this is why we started the podcast.
It is,
we are the best.
we think we're the best. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but we tell ourselves we're the best. So
yeah,
in our heads, we're the best. If you don't think we're the best, then boo-hoo to you.
Skip on.
Bye, bitch. No, I'm only joking. But yes.
Yeah, this is just us settling in.
It is.
This is our first episode. We're so excited.
Yeah.
I think we're a little bit giddy. So
Yeah, we
it might
are.
be a bit chaotic.
It's very early to be giddy.
Yeah.
Not sure what's happened. I'm on my second coffee,
Yeah.
which is
I'm on my
recipe
green tea.
for disaster. You're on green tea, which is
Because I have a
who
gluten intolerance.
green tea this early in the morning?
I have a gluten intolerance.
I know,
My
but
belly hurts.
It's
very
Jess,
sensitive.
live a little.
Yeah. But you won't be saying that when I'm in pain all day.
No, true.
Yeah.
Right, okay, that's fine. So, yes, well.
So we're going to explain why we started a podcast.
Yes, because people are probably wondering why you've done it, what's your aim, like, why would you decide to do a podcast when you don't do anything to do with podcasts?
I know.
But technically we do, because I think when you come for your hair or when you come for your nails, your lashes, your brows, whatever, you just sat talking for the full appointment.
We're very good talkers.
Yeah, we talk
talk
too much.
12 hours a day. And
I could make a living from talking shit.
oh god, well, hopefully.
Hopefully we do.
Sponsor us.
Please.
But yeah, this has literally been in the midst. What's that word?
It's been in the
word.
Yeah. Oh my god, what's the word? Pipeline. It's been in the
Pipeline. It's been in the pipeline for about a year. We literally did a photo shoot.
We did.
June last year for a podcast. Sasha did the hair, I did the makeup.
We
were sat on the set, weren't we? And we were like,
let's do it.
This feels really
I
good.
think on the way home we were like, let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, so we did it.
And then you kept saying it, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, whatever, Sasha, whatever. And then all of a sudden,
The next minute we're here.
yeah, you just messaged me, didn't
Yeah.
you? Like, right, come on, are we going to do it or not? And I was like,
I feel like it was one of them now and ever moments.
Yeah.
Like you either just go and do it now or you don't do
you're
it.
not going to do it.
So we just did it.
We didn't even know how to do it.
No, we still don't know.
don't. We're hoping that this is
No.
really good.
We just keep signing up to free subscriptions for apps. So before I know it, I'm going to have loads of money coming out my bank. But it's fine. It's fine.
What did I do? I signed up for that editing app.
Yeah.
And instead of doing free trial and monthly payments, I just paid the annual fee and it came
Yeah.
out of my bank account.
That just doesn't surprise me though, Jess.
And I've never used it since, so refund.
Yeah, we'd like a
Hopefully.
refund.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember what app it was. I think I deleted it as well.
Well, there you go. It's your own
So
fault.
yeah, we don't know what we're doing, but we're doing it. And all of our clients are so excited.
Yeah, they are. I feel like we've got so
excited.
many little Monday clubbers, which is
Already.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's really, really
And we
fun.
have loads of clients that are the same as well, don't
Yeah.
we? Like we share clients a lot.
We do, actually.
We do a lot as well.
Yeah.
And they've been so excited. It's like the client that said, oh, my dad were asking about you and Sasha doing that podcast.
I know.
And
Sorry.
they just gone on Instagram and said
we was
it.
there.
I love that.
Do you know what? I've had a few people say that, like, they've come in and they're like, oh my God, you've come up on my Explore page.
Yeah.
I was like, no
And
fucking
TikTok,
way.
yeah. I got sent a screenshot of For You page.
Oh my God.
We're literally so famous.
We actually are famous. Like, believe it or not, we actually are.
We're actually really, really famous. But
That's
yeah,
fabulous.
It's been really fun.
It has been fun.
And we hope that everyone else is going to enjoy it.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will, because it's aimed at so many different people. Like, we've got people in the industry who it's aimed at, like your nail techs, your lash technicians, is that the thing? Yeah. Your hairdressers, all people like that. Then we've got clients as well who you can also relate to this podcast. And then, you know, the young girls or the young boys who are leaving school who want to get into the industry, you can also listen to.
And it's just so fun that everyone will enjoy it.
No, it
Because
is.
even if, like, you're not in the industry and you're not a client, it's just fun.
Yeah,
Like,
just have a bit of fun.
who, like, the amount of percentage of people that get the hair done, get the nails done,
Yeah.
you all relate to this because it's
Yes.
it's the hilarious stories of the industry.
It is, and it's all the things that have gone wrong, things that have gone right,
Yeah.
bad experiences.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody's had a bad experience in some way with a hairdresser or a beauty. What are you called? Stressing me out.
Beauty therapist.
Are you a beauty therapist?
I don't know what I am.
Because I don't get it.
A beauty therapist.
Because if you're like in the hair industry, you're just a hairdresser or a hairstylist. But in the beauty bit, like, what are you? You're a nail tech. You got masseuse. Like,
No.
what am I calling you?
A beauty therapist.
Right, beauty therapist.
Bloody hell.
Right.
That was not that difficult. Nail
No.
technician, lash technician,
Yeah, but you've got so many things
Makeup artist.
under one
a
heading.
beauty therapist.
Right, that's fine. Masseuse doesn't come under that because you're not a masseuse.
Yeah, because
Oh, yeah.
massage is beauty therapy.
Can you massage?
Yeah.
Okay, now.
I mean, I've not done it since college, but
So a beauty therapist.
yeah,
Right.
that's on my NVQ, if that makes you feel any better.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Great.
So yeah, we've done it for so long and we're so excited.
No, we are. I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
And like, we've got obviously the dilemmas coming up in the section of the pod. And everyone has sent them in and it's been so funny.
Hold on.
I spent last night at about 10 o'clock just reading through them all and I was literally just laughing to myself out loud.
There's some really funny ones.
Oh my God, they're so funny.
Like, I can't deal with how funny some of them
Oh
are.
my God. And it's like,
You wouldn't even think it would happen. It's stuff that you just don't, like, I was reading one of them and I was like, how have you been in that situation? Like, somebody was saying, like, their social anxiety took over them
oh my God,
and they
I've
just
heard
went
that
with
so
it
many
and I was
times.
like, oh my God, I couldn't.
I've
I
heard
actually
that
couldn't.
loads.
No,
Loads.
if I'm in, like, an uncomfortable situation, I will genuinely remove myself from that situation. Goodbye, good night, see you later. It's not for me.
When you're like a young girl as well, there's so much you get involved in, don't you?
I know.
Someone will be doing something on your nails and you're like, I hate it so much.
And you tell them that you love it.
And then you're like, thanks, and you leave, and then you're like, I'm gonna rip these off now.
No, do you know what? I've never been in a situation like that.
No, I'm sure some of my clients have when I was younger.
Yeah, of course.
That's just how it is.
I feel like a lot of people will have been in that situation where people probably said to me, "Oh, I love my hair," and they've probably gone home and cried. Do you know what I mean? Like, it happens to everybody.
Yeah.
It happens to the best of us, doesn't it?
It's so funny though because you'll just never know.
No,
No.
and I don't want to know.
No.
Don't tell me.
To be
If
fair,
you've gone home
yeah.
and cried, like, I don't want to know because you'll ruin my day.
Yeah. And I always say to clients, I'm like, you should feel comfortable enough to say that you don't
Yeah.
like it. If you tell me you don't like it, I'll literally quit my job.
Yes, don't tell me you don't.
Please
Like
don't.
someone said to me the other day, has anyone ever said to you when you've done the hair that they don't like it? And I was like, no. And she was like, what would you do? And I was like, nothing.
I'd quit.
I don't know what I'd do
I'd
because
quit.
I'm sorry, but it's tough.
Yeah, literally.
Do you know what I mean? I've finished your service now,
Yeah.
so go home. Bye.
Do you know what? Don't even pay me. Just leave.
No, just leave.
Leave.
Just leave and just don't message me again.
Yeah.
Just block me.
Find someone else. Because I can't deal
I
with
know,
it.
yeah. Don't make me feel so upset.
I always get the question of when you completely finish a set of nails and they're like, I hate it.
No.
I'm sorry, but you've had half an hour to tell me that.
Yeah.
I could have changed it. So
Do you know what I mean?
you're going home with it.
It's tough. You have to ride it out for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's fine though.
And just go and find a new nail tech. I can't deal with the stress.
Don't bring bad energy around here.
I don't want to know that I'm bad at something.
Yeah, no, I think don't try and tell me I'm bad because I'm not.
No. I like being delusional.
I think people can make mistakes. Like, we've all made funny mistakes. Like, Jesus wept. I've made a lot of funny mistakes, but you have to.
Yeah.
If you don't make a mistake, you'll never learn from it.
No.
So you've got to make mistakes. So if you fuck someone's hair up this week, or you fuck the nails or the lashes or something, it's fine. It's actually fine.
You get over it, and like in 5 years' time,
You look back and you laugh.
It's just funny then.
Do you know what I mean?
just
Nails
gotta
grow
get
back,
over
hair
it.
grows back, lashes grow back. Everything grows back. You can't physically do something to somebody unless you've shaved their head. I mean, it'll still grow back.
And there's some serious damage you can do with lashes.
Is that? All right, well.
But if you're not blind and you've not gone to hospital, suck it up and shut up about it.
Yeah, no. Basically. And that's that.
And no one wants to hear about it except for us now.
The only people that want to know is me and Jess. Nobody else.
Anonymous only.
Yeah. Right, Jess. So,
have I got a story for you?
What have you got in your hand?
You're going to be shell-shocked, right?
Can you just explain to people who can't see what is in your hand, please?
Yeah. So, I'll start from the beginning. Wednesday.
Right, set the mood.
Wednesday or Thursday this week, the receptionist downstairs came in and handed me a letter that's been delivered to the work address. And I was like, what the hell's that? I just thought, I'm in some serious trouble. Something's happened here. Is it a parking fine? Is it a speeding ticket? But it wouldn't come to work. So I was doing my client's lashes and it was eating me up inside. And I said...
What, you didn't open it when you received it?
I had 45 minutes to quickly do an infill.
No, I just said, I'm really sorry, I need to stop.
So I did. I got up, grabbed the letter, and I opened it, and I went, oh my God. My client was going, what's happened? And I'm like, oh my God, what's happening?
What do you mean?
I opened it to this. A thank you card with flowers on, but from Tesco's. I opened the card.
Did you think for that
humongous paragraphs? Nevertheless,
it's 2 full sides of a. So think about a card.
It's a thank you card, like
is that what it is?
Card, yeah.
Right. Okay. So for people who can't see, who are just listening on something, Jess has got in her hand a little. It doesn't say thank you on it, but a little card with 2 flowers on it.
Yeah.
So you'd think, oh, lovely, maybe a thank you card.
Yeah,
that's what you think.
A lovely card coming from a client. No.
Stop right there.
This card is a letter of abuse. A death threat, some might say.
Oh my gosh.
This card entails 2 paragraphs of how
shit you are.
How awful I am as a person. And you have to laugh about it.
That it is so funny to the point where you wouldn't think that somebody would do this. And you know, if you have done this, like, it's just not nice.
It's really not.
Did you sleep that night?
I don't know who sent it. There is actually a signature at the bottom that doesn't make any sense. And the best bit is she's drawn a sad face.
It's the sad face.
She's drawn a sad face next to it. Right, do you want me to read it out?
Yeah,
Tell the world?
I want full details,
So
please.
sit tight while I read this card out.
Do you need a tissue?
I'm gonna cry. Okay, breathe. Hi Jess, comma. Just noticed your prices have gone up again, which I was quite surprised as they only increased in November by £3, and now a further £5 on top. So in total, an increase of £8 in less than 6 months, which I feel is really expensive.
Right, can I just stop you there a minute? It's been on the news, right, 2 weeks ago, and it probably still is now, the fact that what is going on in the beauty industry with the nail products, like, it's been headlining news.
Headlining.
To the point where when they've worked it out, nail techs have actually been on less money than minimum wage, right? So let's just get that out there. Nail techs have had to put the price up. They haven't had a choice.
And we all did it at the same time.
Yeah, that was the whole point.
Yeah. It was a movement. It was a movement to help each other because the expenses have all gone up. So we actually couldn't afford to do this job anymore.
That's what I mean. Like, you weren't making money from it.
No.
So you had to put your prices up in order to carry on providing a service. So, Mrs. Card, let's get that one thing straight. Carry on.
Most people can stand £2 or £3, but nothing more, as plenty of us are on minimum wage, and you would be on £35 an hour. Never have I ever seen £35 an hour.
It's not that, the service might cost that much, but when you've taken out your products, your time, all
Bills,
things like that.
Rent, my insurance. One of my bottles costs £30. That's one client. That lasts me 2 weeks. I have to buy 5 different shades of that one bottle every 2 weeks.
Wow.
It's a lot. I'll continue. We have checked lots of local salon shops and none are charging more than £30 and lots are charging $28 for Bayab.
Who's we?
Who's we? And who are these salons? Because I don't know anyone charging that.
No, I don't. I actually genuinely don't.
No. And I've been doing it for 6 years. I've spent thousands and thousands of pounds trying to be able to be a good nail tech, not just a normal one, a good nail tech. I also buy all the most expensive products because I want to be a luxury service. So if you're on minimum wage, nails are not your luxury. That's just how it is, isn't it, sometimes?
Like, everybody prioritises the money differently. And I don't think it's that people in this instance can't afford. I think it's more, I think people are sticking their nose up at the fact that you've put your prices up thinking that you're now earning all this money and this and that. But technically, we are in a cost of living crisis, which, is a shame that you've put your prices up. But that also means that products have gone up. Like, this is what people aren't understanding. Products have gone up so significantly to the point where for us to stay in the industry, we have to follow that and put our prices up. And that's the end of that. That is literally the bottom line. It is tough shit.
And this is our wage, which people don't get. Like, one stock shop costs me 2 days of work. So I've worked 2 days a week for free, every week. It's like, if you think of it like that, you won't be saying that.
Carry on, please.
I think clients will be leaving. No, I think clients will be looking elsewhere or waiting longer in between appointments. Because I seem to be pricing myself out of the market, which you've never heard.
No, you're not doing that.
I know you are very good at what you do. Thank you for that. But
Backhanded compliment.
But feel your clients are paying for your move to the new premises. Well, yes, that's how it works. Because I don't have a source of income. My clients are my source of income.
Yeah, this
so
is
you
your
do
livelihood.
pay my bills. And I don't you do pay my bills because how else am I getting money?
Exactly.
This is my job. Right, anyway, I hope you don't lose too many clients because that would be a shame. It would be a shame because I would be homeless and starving. So yes, it would be a shame. Think long and hard before you increase prices, as there is a ceiling price for everything, and you have already increased by 30%, which are Manchester and London charges. Unfortunately, not Burnley.
Do you know what it is for me?
Close the card.
In this, right? It's the sad face.
It's the sad face. It's the sad face.
it's the sad face.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've now made Jess sad.
That's my face.
Yeah, that is you right
That's
now.
me. That's me.
But what got me is, right, okay, that's your opinion. That's absolutely fine.
It's fine. That is so okay.
That's not the problem.
Yeah.
I think the problem is that this is a card of what I would say is a little bit of abuse on how you run your business. If you have that opinion, keep it to yourself. If you can't afford Jessie's prices, or you don't want to afford them because you prioritise your money differently, go somewhere else.
But I would happily find someone for you as well that was in your price range. Like, I'm not
I don't want to look at that card.
No, throw it in the bin. 2 or 3 clients may have said, oh, I can't afford that. I'm going to have to find blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, right, I know this person, this person, this person. They're apprentices, but they are good at the job.
Good, yeah.
They might use less expensive products, but still, nevertheless, very good at the job.
Yeah.
And you'll be happy. And it's that the clients will find their price range.
Yeah.
I do not find a client's price range.
No.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
And because I have moved to a very expensive, luxurious place, I have had to kit a whole salon room to myself.
Yeah.
And I'm a 21-year-old little girl that is trying to make a wage.
I'm just trying to make a living.
I'm just a baby. Like, leave me alone. And like, my bills are more than my mum and dad's. And they have a very nice house, very nice cars, and 2 children. I can't afford a house. I will not be affording any children in any time
This is what people don't get. Like, just because you've paid £35 for your nails, Jess doesn't go buzzing, put that in the back pocket for the weekend.
I'm going to go and buy a brand new whatever.
No, can you even get £35 though these days?
I don't know. Like, my food shop
and Nando's.
4 clients. 4 clients pay for my food shop.
Like, Nando's is actually, I went to Nando's with my friend the other week and it was £50.
Yeah. Oh.
And I was actually concerned. It's like, have you got the bill wrong, babe? Because it can't be £50.
Yeah.
All I want is a piece of chicken and some chips.
And that's £50.
And it's, do you know what I mean? So, like,
that's
when you're paying for things, like, people need to understand, you know, it's not just going in our back pocket.
No.
Is it? Like, it gets distributed throughout the business evenly. So, some of it goes on stock, some of it goes on, you know, you rent in your room. Like, I rent a space. They're bills that you have to pay to provide a service.
Yeah.
If you don't pay that bill, unfortunately, you don't come to work.
You don't have a place of work if you don't help. It's a domino effect.
Yeah.
Clients make us money. We then pass that money on to help the salon that we're in. Because if they can't pay the bills, we don't have a place of work.
No.
It's just as simple as that. Also, I don't do a 9 to 5. I do a 9 till 9. And I also work 6 days a week. So why would I do that if I was not getting any benefits from it?
I just can't stop laughing at the card.
And I've done a £5 increase, right? Because of all the bills going up. Bear in mind, the increase was supposed to be above £38. That was the deal for the whole of the nail tech community.
All right, okay.
I'm 35. I'm still under minimum wage. So I actually haven't done as much as I should have.
God forbid, bloody hell, you'd be getting beheaded.
I know. God forbid
you'd be getting hate mail. Hate mail every day.
And also, I'm taking this as a positive because I must be famous if I receive hate mail.
Oh my God, yeah.
My first ever hate mail, guys. I think I should
frame
celebrate.
it. No, frame it. We'll
Everyone
have a frame
said that.
somewhere.
Frame.
Get it in a frame, and you look at it every day and you think, do you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm fabulous.
It's quite a push as well. Do you know what? I hope we don't lose too many clients. Actually, I have a 3-month waiting list.
Yeah. I think that's really sad that someone's... It's a tough one because we're sorry if you felt like that.
Yeah.
Like, if you have felt like that, then I'm really sorry. But you've got to also think that things that you say to people and the way you word things can really upset somebody's feelings. Like, that's fine. That's your opinion. Just don't book back in.
Yeah.
Go and find somebody else. Like, you don't need to go out of your way to buy a stamp from the post office. Put it on an envelope and send it through the post to Jess, because that could have really upset. That could have really upset you.
I'd have quit.
If you weren't as like hard-skinned as you are, like, that could have upset you. Like, if someone sent me that, I would set my video camera up and record myself putting it through the shredder.
Yeah.
And if I knew their address, I would send them a middle finger back. Because I just think, I'm you're entitled to your opinion. Crack on. We all have opinions on everything. I'm the most opinionated person you'll ever come across. But there's a time and there's a place, and there's certain things that you don't do.
And you don't bring young women down.
No.
Like, if that was in a message from an older client that I've known for years, that would be, to me, someone cares about me.
Yeah.
And they're genuinely worried that I'm going to lose clients and lose my business. And I would have took it on board, and I would have felt good about it. And I would have seriously thought about it. But because someone's gone to Tesco's, paid £2.50 for a card, then gone to the post office, paid for a stamp, and sent it off. That's where it's just a bit right.
Yeah, it's just a bit much. Like, you've gone out of your way so much. Somebody has gone out of the way so much to. I feel like when you actually read the letter, there is a few backhanded compliments in it. Like, they are saying, "Oh, you're really good," and they don't want to see you lose clients, but that's not for you to worry about.
No.
You worry about yourself. Like, don't worry about me. I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, nobody needs to worry about you apart from you.
And I run this business. No one else helps me.
No.
I have zero help. No one's doing my accounts. No one is paying my tax bill.
No.
So give me a break.
So unfortunately,
give me a break.
I mean, I can't even work the signature out.
No, the signature, I think it's not meant to be worked out. I think they don't want you to know. But that's another thing. I could be having sleepless nights over who this is. Do you know that they're going to hate me forever and I've done something to upset them? I'd like to explain it to them, though. Just to say, like, I promise I'm not doing this to, like...
out of spite. You're not doing it to become bloody bags of money.
Yeah.
You're doing it because you've been backed in a corner, and everybody in the nail industry is in the same boat. Like, you have all been backed in a corner where you've had to put your prices up. Like, you haven't had a choice. And that'll come with the hair industry. I mean, I don't even keep up to date with stuff stuff like that.
No.
But it just comes, like, we're in a recession,
it's just how it is.
It's just life. If you don't like the price, just go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But you go to these, like, other nail places, like the ones that you can walk into.
You pay £50.
Do you know how expensive they are?
I know.
My client was saying to me that she'd gone the other week. She paid £50 for her nails because she had some, like, they charge per gen. And I'm sure they're off Shein.
They're not even good. This is the point. So you'll pay for a walk-in service that you're not happy with, and you'll pay £50. But me, that puts blood, sweat and tears into a set, gets told off for charging £35.
People need to look at the bigger picture, and can I just clarify something? Manchester and London prices are definitely over £50. I just wanted to clarify that.
It's definitely not
Go and get your nails done in Manchester or London, and go and get your hair done there because you'll pay double.
Oh, God.
Because it's a city, so the bills are more.
Yeah.
So, you know, you might prefer to drive from a city to a small place like we're in to get it cheaper.
Like, we have clients like that. Liverpool client.
Yeah.
I also have a client from Manchester that travels 45 minutes to me. She said the petrol here and back, an hour and a half petrol, and the price of the nails is still cheaper than going in Manchester.
So, moral of the story is, please
kind.
don't send a card, because it's really hurt Jessie's feelings and I'm really upset about it. I keep laughing about it, but if it was me, I think I would be quite upset because that's not nice.
So
thanks for your opinion, but
to your nail techs, be kind to your hairdressers. We are struggling out here right now.
We're hustling.
We are working 12-hour days without any food just to make a living. I'm going to work at Tesco's. I promise you now.
They get paid
more money. They get paid so much more than us.
And they go home and they don't need to worry about anything.
24/7 job.
So moral of the story is, guys, thanks for your opinion, but if you're going to hurt your stylist or your beauty technician's feelings, please think twice before doing so.
Do it really kindly. Just say, it is a little bit expensive, Jess. Maybe you shouldn't have done that, but I'm going to go elsewhere.
Yeah, and Jess will say,
I'm so sorry, that's fine, but my prices are how they are, and they stand.
I know
now,
standards.
I will be charging 50 quid.
Yeah, so you've ruined it for everyone. To the pod's dilemma of the week.
Oh my God. Right. These have been amazing.
They have. It's been really hard to pick them all, hasn't it? But we're going to tell you a different one every week, and maybe tell you two in one episode. It depends. But this is a long one. So When we put the question out of please send the disasters in, we got this message.
It's amazing.
It said, I had a lash app that lasted from 1:30 in the afternoon till 11:30 at night.
Which I didn't know was possible.
I was like, what? Elaborate.
So a lash appointment should never take like less than an hour, but it shouldn't take over 2.5.
Right, okay. So that's the time scale set. So how long was this one? This one was like 9 hours.
9-hour lash appointment.
No. 10 hours.
Oh, 10-hour lash appointment.
Like, how can you be lashing for that long?
No.
But this is the story. So, it was my first appointment with the girl. Her Instagram looked really professional, so I booked in, which we all do.
Yeah.
The appointment was at her home, and when I got there, she'd already had a client, so I had to wait for half an hour, which we've all had to do.
Yeah.
I do try and message my clients and say, look, I'm running 10 minutes late, don't rush.
Yeah.
Whatever. I always try and give notice because that person could be rushing like hell.
Yeah.
It could just take a bit of pressure off
and
them.
then sat there for half an hour.
Yeah. Right. Her baby dad came round at 3. They were arguing over my head for about 30 minutes until he said he wouldn't be taking the child to gymnastics. This was about 4 p.m. now. So she said, I need to take my daughter to gymnastics, so I'm not sure what to do. I should have left at this point, but I paid a deposit and I was going away the next day, so obviously I stayed. I ended up going to her daughter's gymnastics class with her and sitting there for an hour before finally going back to her house.
Which is unheard of.
That has absolutely blown my mind. As a hairdresser or a lash tech, if that was the case, you would just say, look, I really need to go and do this. Are you okay to come back at this time for me to finish your service? Not, come on, let's go. Or you coming with me?
I'm taking you in the car to my daughter's gymnastic class. Also, it's already taken 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
Why is that taking so long? And what is going on? Also, very unprofessional.
Yeah.
Arguing with your baby dad over a client's head.
I mean, we all have arguments with the other half, but sorry, I won't be a second going to the toilet.
Yeah.
And then you bollock
and then
on the
you
phone.
Scream down the phone in the bathroom and like nothing ever happened.
Then you come back in.
Hi, babe!
And you carry on. So, at this point, she's at gymnastics with her. She's sitting there watching this child do her backflips.
Yeah.
Which she wasn't intending to do that day. So, she then got back to the house and she took some sort of medication and offered the client some of this medication. She was then under the influence of obviously a drug, which, no, you cannot do that. Like, oh my word,
my God, I've
you
never
cannot do that. It's just blowing my mind, this. She then took ages, which ages in capitals, so we're talking ages.
Hours.
And was constantly on her phone scrolling on TikTok, stopping and starting. Right? I should have left then, but I have social anxiety and just felt so awkward. No, babe, I'd have left the minute she said we were going to gymnastics.
Why is it took 3 hours in the first place, and why are you sat watching a daughter do backflips?
Honestly, I think I'd have said, no, I'm okay, thanks, goodbye.
Yeah.
So she's then sent a picture of where her friend actually messaged the lash tech, because in her group chat there was obviously not heard from this girl and was worried, and somebody was saying her lashes were at 1 o'clock. I can see the time on the message and it's 10 to 11 at night. So they've messaged and said, hi, is my friend still getting her lashes done? I'm really worried about her. She put, she made me pay full price and also didn't do the lashes I asked for. They also fell out the next day. I can laugh about it now, but you couldn't write it. That is absolutely insane.
Shocking. That is shocking.
So you have gone for a lash appointment and you have ended up going to a gymnastics class with half of your lashes done. So you can imagine the way you're going to look.
Yeah.
You've then heard all the drama with the baby dad. She's then, whilst you're led there on that lash bed, you're so vulnerable with your eyes taped shut, you cannot move, and she's
taken a drug before.
TikTok, no, I would have got up and said, I will be leaving now.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
And it's even worse that you've been sat there for 10 hours and they fell off the next day. So you could have saved yourself 10 hours and still had no lashes.
You could have gone and had your lashes done 4 times over by
Yeah.
different people in that day. Like, girls, what is going on?
And how the hell are you making any money if you're charging one lash appointment for 10 hours work? That's a full day.
I can't.
I can't even go.
I can't believe that would happen. Like, I think I'm still shocked at that message because I take my job so seriously.
Yeah.
That would never happen. Like, what are you doing? What is going through your head when you have took your client?
And it's the
to
drug
gymnastics?
part. Like,
Yeah.
you've not even tried to hide it. You've offered your
Yeah.
client some. I can't even believe it, honestly. And the fact that your friends are genuinely thinking you've been kidnapped, but really you've been at a lash appointment.
Yeah,
Because you
that's so
can't go on
bad.
your phone, your eyes are closed.
That's what I mean. Like, you're so vulnerable, and
in someone else's house, that's even more
I'm sorry.
vulnerable.
And then a partner arguing over her head, I would have had a full-blown panic attack. No. I don't know who that were, but please, don't ever do that again.
That is just not okay. Like, that is really not okay.
No, it's not.
Wow.
I have no words for the way you have acted, and I feel very, very ashamed.
And this is why we've got bad reps.
This
job has got bad reps because of this. And I actually have a really mini follow-up story from that I've just remembered. That's quite similar. So a client of mine told me a story yesterday, and she had a lash appointment. Well, she was very, very young. She was 15. Her mum had booked her in with a hairdresser that did her hair when she was very young, like hair cutting. They've not been back all that time, and she remembered her and thought, oh, I'll just quickly book her in with her and she can go to a house and get it done.
So she's gone to have a haircut?
A hair done this time, bleached.
All right.
She said it was a bit like a crack den.
All right, great. I would have walked straight back out.
Yeah. Sat in the kitchen on a stool.
Is this a salon or a house?
No, a house.
Right, okay.
Sat in the kitchen on a stool. She's slapping the bleach on. There is her boyfriend screaming at her. They are arguing while she sat there getting her hair done.
So the boyfriend is shouting at the hairdresser?
In the house, yes. In the house.
The client's in the house.
So she's a very young, vulnerable little girl, sat there with 2 adults screaming over her head. She's then left her in the house all by herself with the bleach on.
No.
Over-processed the bleach. Her hair has ruined. She's then come back through the door, gone into the next room, and started doing drugs with said boyfriend. And this 15-year-old girl is sat in the kitchen.
Oh my God.
Hair snapping at the roots while listening to arguments and drugs in the next room. And there's no escape. Her mum has to pick her up.
Oh my word.
Like, I just can't go.
Where is the safeguarding?
Safeguarding issue. Literally. How terrified would you be?
No.
You've never even known about drugs or arguments over your head, and you're a 15-year-old girl getting all of this at once. Bear in mind, she comes from a very lovely family, very normal background. So this is like a complete smack in the face to her. She has no idea what's happening.
Oh my word, no, I couldn't.
So
stuff like that just gives me so much anxiety. I can't even put into words what is going on in people's heads.
Like, how is this a thing? Thing?
That's what I mean. Like.
This has been our first episode.
Oh no.
We have given you horror stories. We have given you hate letters.
Oh God.
The gossip.
It will haunt Jess for the rest of her life.
We have given you the gossip, the ins and outs of the industry, and we've got so much more to tell you.
I mean, we've only told you little snippets, and we've kind of told you 2 dilemmas, so we have hundreds.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've got off to a good start.
This has been really fun.
It has. I hope you've really, really, really enjoyed listening. I hope you come back to listen for more. I hope we've made you laugh and chuckle. And hopefully we'll see you again
Very soon.
very soon.
We will. This is all just a tester. We're getting ourselves out there. We're testing how to edit, film. We're just going for it.
Yeah.
And it's been really good.
It's been fun.
So keep on top of our Instagram for one,
Yes.
because snippets and clips will all be on there.
They
All
will.
the ins and outs, when the episode's being released, will be on there. That's at Monday Club. We have TikTok
We have
at
TikTok.
Monday Club. We have our YouTube channel, which you might be watching us on, which is Monday Club, and Spotify, which you might be listening on, which is also Monday Club.
Indeed.
If you have any dilemmas, we also on our Instagram have our email address
We do.
that you can send us anything you like.
Yes. If you want to really send us an in-depth
In-depth.
scenario, please email us and we would love to share it. If you also want any advice on a certain situation, please ask us because we will answer it on the pod.
Yeah.
Everything's kept anonymous. So send your questions in, send your dilemmas in, send your disasters in. We want to hear it all.
Yeah.
And we can share it for you.
And we're going to be offering a lot more about the industry. So if
Yes.
you are a nail tech or a hair stylist, anything, just get in touch.
Yeah.
Because we're going to help.
We're
Even
gonna
if
give
we
tips and
can't.
tricks. Yeah. Even if we don't know how to help, we'll pretend we do.
Yeah. Fake it till you make it,
Yes.
guys. Positive Monday vibes. Woo! We did it!
Smashed it. Okay.
High five, and we'll see you again next time. Woo!